Finally, sorry guys, I had a problem with damn single microphone here. Didn't want to connect, so I had to stop the live stream. That's why I hate doing live streams, because this stupid microphone may not want to go. Nope, ain't gonna work today. So I'm gonna go up and screw up your whole damn video. Anyway, though, this live stream brought to you by nothing. Once again, this live stream is gonna be Prebuild Gaming PC versus DYI Do-It-Yourself Building Game PC rig. Let's go ahead and change that to PC. PC here, save it. Um, First off, I want to thank you guys for watching my video once again. I made this video before midnight. I'm going to cut it close because of my stinking microphone issue. But I got up on my tab. I got Amazon, Best Buy, and Newegg. And I may even throw Walmart on here just as a extra one. No, because if you're gonna buy a pre-built gaming rig, you might want to stay away from Walmart. Only because Walmart has a tendency to sell some crap sometimes. They sell crap sometimes, gaming rigs, because they don't do business with these people. First off, stay away from Walmart buying a gaming rig, because they don't do business directly with the company. Anybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry can sell something on Walmart.com. It's an outsource. It's like an outlet for other companies to sell. Now I buy Power, you might get something from Newegg maybe, but really you go to Newegg to buy Newegg, Amazon to buy Amazon stuff. You don't go to Walmart. So first up, be Amazon. Little site, yada yada. My name's on here. Hello, blah blah blah. Who cares? We'll type in gaming PC. We have a bunch here. We have a Legion Tower T5 gaming desktop, Intel i7 1100F processor, G4 3060, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte PCIe SSD, plus 2 terabytes of standard hard drive, HDMI display port, Windows 11 Home, wired keyboard and mouse, black. $1,300. Okay. I'm gonna look at it right now. It doesn't show the RAM anywhere on here. It's probably a smart move by them. It'll probably be one stick of RAM, more or less. It'd be one stick of RAM probably. A lot of these have 16 gigabytes of RAM, 30 gigabytes of RAM. So let's just say it's two 16 gigabyte RAM. But then again, with the RAM coming down in price, a lot of reviews here. It's the first one that pops up on Gaming Rig. Kind of wish I had like to show you guys this, but I don't have a way of showing you guys this. I'm sorry. I don't have the fancy technology to show you all this wonderful stuff because I just don't have the money for it. I ain't the money. I just ain't got the room for it. I don't have room for a second monitor. This table's small enough as it is. I have a gaming rig right here, and I have a monitor, and I have a keyboard, and I have it right here. So I'm trying to get some more stuff eventually. It's 4.5 stars out of 5. It's the Leon LENOVO Legion Tower. That is not on sale. It's $1,300 something dollars. You got 3060 with that one. Pre-built. Another one that's the same one, but it's an Ideal Center 5 gaming desktop, Intel i7 1200 700 is actually $1,209. These here will probably have maybe 2 sticks of RAM if you're lucky. Most cases they come with 1 stick of RAM. 2 gigabytes of RAM. I'm thinking they'll probably have 2 sticks of 16. I don't think they're gonna have 1 stick of 32, because RAM is pretty expensive. When once you get past 32, it gets pretty expensive after that. $100 here, $100 there. Now they could have bought a couple packs of $109 30 gigabytes of 16 gigabytes of RAM, and or 32 gigabytes RAM and probably put it in there. But let's put in gaming RAM here and see how much it will cost. Gaming RAM. A lot of fucking hype. 32 gigabytes. Actually, not really cost at all. Well, see, it's 2 sticks of 32. See, it's 2 sticks of 16, and that's really the problem. How are they getting 32 out of there? How are they getting 32 out of the whole situation? That's what I like to know. Now, Solid Power Extreme VR Gaming PC, i5 on 11400F, 2.6 Hertz, G4 3050, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So it's 1 stick there, or it could be 6 or 4. See, these pre-builds are kind of weird to me because you can get 2 gigabytes of RAM. Here's a HP Pavilion, Radeon RX 5500 with a Ryzen 3 5300G processor, 8 gigs of RAM, $549. Laptops. Let's try Best Buy. It's going to be just difficult as hell sometimes. I'm gonna wonder why I even try to do this stuff when it's like everything on the planet is against me doing. You know, it just seems like you have to sit there and just fight with the whole world, including yourself, get some thing moved. iBuy Power, 1200F, 8 gigabytes of memory, 3050, 500 gigabytes of SSD, 879 pre-built. The biggest one I see here, iBuy Power, Trace MR Gaming Desktop, i7 1200 700F, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 32 memory with 3070. Mine right now, 3070 Trio. In my rig right now, 3070 Trio. It puts my gaming rig well over $2,000, maybe $3,000. I did say around 1,000 to 12, so I put $1,000 in here. It's gonna bring up a lot of these things here. So $1,000 Best Buy right now, Clarksville, Tennessee. iBuy Power is the highest right now. It's the i7 1200F, 12700F, 16 gigabytes of memory at $1,249. Solid Power Gamer Master Ryzen 7 5700X, pretty good processor. AMD side has a Radeon 6600 XT. Those are pretty good. Those are equivalent to a 3060 Ti, 3060. I've heard. I've been looking into them. And got some cheaper ones here. The Asus NOG Gaming Desktop, i5 1100 400F with a GTX 6060 Ti. 6060 Ti is kind of showing age a little bit, but still good for Halo because some people have played it on YouTube. If you have YouTube Premium, YouTube, no commercials, you can watch these guys play Halo Infinite on it and run pretty decently. Solid Power, pay a little more money, you get Solid Power Gamer Master Gamer Desktop Ryzen 5 5600X. That's a processor I used to have. It's a Ryzen 5 5600X. Good processor. Now I have a Ryzen 5 5800X 3D. Unavailable nearby. This is unavailable, so it won't matter. This one here is a Legion, the one on Tower 5. We saw on Amazon. It's $1,100. I think the next one's $1,100 too as well. So, saying it's with 25 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes, one 16, that one has Twitter too. Really a lot of games here, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you here, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't care what you buy. I really don't. Because these things change so much. When I got my gaming rig, my 2060 first one, this is my original gaming rig now. Okay, when I got the gaming rig put in, gaming rig installed, my brother-in-law and sister bought it. My 2060 cost just as much as a 3070 right now does, about $700. It was scalped a little bit, okay? And my brother-in-law told me it probably would have been cheaper to go buy a pre-built. I went to Sam's Club and found an iBuy Power for $1,500, 3060 in there. I wasn't mad what I had. Okay, I upgraded the RAM got for Christmas last year, or 2 years ago. This last year I got a 5800X 3D with a new cooler. Last year I also got a 3070. So I'm not bitter. People buying pre-built with the fancy stuff in them, but I'm getting tired of this notion that we have to have, do-it-yourselfers. Okay. What irritates me is, and why I don't care, is based upon the notion that we have to have intellectual people building PCs. Listen, you can go out and buy a pre-built system, okay? You can buy a good gaming rig. Go buy it. If you go to Sam's Club or Costco and find an iBuy Power, the 3050 in it, and you want a 3050, but you can't afford a 3070 Ti or 3080 or whatever, and your rig is outdated, go for it. Okay? Don't let anybody, the elites, tell you, well, you have to, the cup of tea going, you have to build your own. Because if you buy pre-built, I will not acknowledge you as a PC gamer. Those people with a cup of tea and pinky like this in the air thinking their shit don't stink. Buying a pre-built, my brother-in-law said he was going to buy a 3090 pre-built just to take out the 3090 and put in his rig and use that 3070 he got to put it into the pre-built and sell it to somebody else. To family. Now, like I said, I told a story before. But when my brother-in-law built brother-in-law and sister put in my new rocking cooler and my 5800X 3D processor, he asked me if he could have it to him. He'd have it. Now, I wasn't going to sell it to him. It's only going to be like $100. If I sold it to him, probably maybe $40, $50. I didn't want to sell it to him. At Christmas time, he put a lot of time in there. Put it in there. So he got it in there. Now, after all 8 and a half time, everybody left. I was the last person to leave. Because the game rig and all being built. And that being said, though, I said, yeah, you can have it. No big deal. He took the stock cooler and the CPU. He's going to put it into his brother's computer and build his brother a gaming rig. Probably 2060, 3070, 3060, whatever. Whatever. That ain't bad for him. That processor is a good processor. What I would look at, if you're going to buy a pre-built, is my tips. On pre-builds are going to be really not anything tips on what anything you want to look for is if you can check the computer, the display. If you go to Best Buy, check the display computer, the one's out there. The one display is running, it's spinning in circles forever in a day. They like to spin in circles. Those I don't think they turn those off. They leave them on constantly. So those shelf life are going to be really limited because they've been running. But running in an open area shouldn't worry too much about it. Now, hopefully, they shut them down or, do a sleep mode, let them sleep and rest, then come in, shake them, wake them up, log into them. They probably do that. If they do that, cool. If they don't, then shame on them. If they do that, good. They don't, then shame on them. Okay. Next up, make sure the RAM is in there. How much RAM you have? Because I'm not surprised. I'm not biting or buying the fact that these rigs that I mentioned, pre-built, have 32 gigabytes of RAM just sitting in there at $1,500. I'm just not buying it. Now it says DDR4, so maybe DDR4 prices really dropped a lot. I didn't check Newegg. I didn't check Walmart because Walmart's kind of a Walmart online is kind of an island of the pirates. You get one good one there, and someone else buys something from a different one or same one, and it's different. We saw videos on Toasty Bros. There are people who make videos who are a lot popular than I am on YouTube. Buy something on Walmart, and you get, like I say, they order a 2070, and they got a 1070. Or they ordered a 1070 and they got a 2070. Now, granted, they're not going to hurt on it, but the PC was different. And they called Walmart, called the company up, and I guess they paid the difference or whatever it was or happened. But that's what happens all the time when you go to like Walmart. And I always tell people, if you're going to buy a pre-built at Walmart, or not Walmart, but Best Buy and Sam's Club and Costco, open the box up. We can't open the box up. Tell them, if it's broken, I'm coming back and I'm throwing this at somebody. Most time out of 10, they'll only open it up. Because you look hard in their eyes and say, I'm going to throw this thing at somebody at the front desk if it's broken. And have a firm look in their eyes, like you mean it. Because I'm not spending $1,500 on a gaming rig, go home and the window's cracked, or the damn stuff is sitting in the floor, or the slot where the graphics card goes is broken because somebody goes, you gotta play football, and throw it, across the warehouse. PCs are good machines, but they're not Swiss clocks. Okay, they're not Swiss watches. They take a licking, they ain't gonna be ticking. Okay, and they're gonna be showing their age when you slam around. My rig here, I have a big ass big cooler on it. Okay, I have less than half an inch to an inch room when that door closes. Okay, and I see it, and it's interesting, but it's there. So I'm being very careful when I clean it, close it, and open it. I have to be very clean. I have to be very cautious with it. If I knock it out of alignment, it's going to fall off, hit the graphics card. So I have to be very extra careful with this bad boy. But when you go buy a pre-built, like I bought my TV behind me, my big one got broken on Christmas, had it for 6 months, and broke. It fell over. It's sad, right? I opened it up. I told him I'm going to pay for it. No, it's not broken. Now, I ain't going to buy a broken TV, take it home, then bring it back. That's stupid. So if it's not broken, I'm going to take it home. I'm paying for it, of course, pay for it first, obviously. Take it home and hook it up. But with gaming pre-built, I would literally argue with the store manager. Say, hey, I'm opening this thing up. I'm going to dump it on this table here. Not dump it on the table, but take it apart, look at it, make sure nothing's broken, damaged, or missing. If I hear any rattling around with the screws, I'm not buying this. And you go online, buy something, or have a friend, or go to a place that builds computers and have them build it for you. Because right now, what's going to happen is, you get that thing home, that fan gets, if you get that, you don't hear that screw anymore in there. They go, oh, well, it's okay. You plug it in, turn it on, thing gets stuck behind the motherboard, gets caught on some damn fan, and it breaks down, and now you're out of the thing because, well, you must have lost the screw and put it in there. Now you can't void the warranty. So you never getting screwed out of a gaming rig. These companies do that kind of stuff because technicality on their end, because the builders that they had built their games. I read Power just guilty too. Watch Gaming Nexus. There's only one or two of them that actually met good recommendations, but not best recommendations. So it shows you that even by Power and a lot of companies like that, they have good intentions, don't always meet the expectations of what people have decided it should be. Okay? And I believe that, that being said, there is a good chance of DYI yourself. You can spend $1,000 and get a good, decent PC. Your most expensive thing is probably going to be your graphics card. If you can get away with 3060 or 3050 or 27, 2060 for a while, I say go that route. I say go the route of the cheapest way possible. Find the path of least resistance and go there. If it's RAM at 16 gigabytes at 32 hertz, so there's that sweet 36 hertz, go there. If you can squeeze out a 3060, decent price, but on 3070, like me, I want a 3060 Ti when my PC built, when originally built. I only got 2060. Talk about a couple levels short, but I still had RT. I had ray tracing. Great experiences. Still play games. I play it better now in 3070, but back then it's all I had. So Halo still ran the same. Halo Infinite was a little harder on it. It required 8 gigabytes of VRAM, and I only had 6. So I can only run at minimum levels. Now I can run at full levels with my 3070. And so there's things to look at. Things to look at, things to check out, things to really explore. Okay? You can explore these things. You can do these things you have to do. And you can, and you will. And you'll find ways to do stuff like this, okay? You'll find ways to do things. You'll find that happens. And you'll make sure that the gaming experience is decent for you. Okay? I cannot, I'm not you, you're not me. Okay? Not everybody is everybody. Okay? Really, what's really happening now is that the gaming world is changing. People are now going and buying anything they get their hands on to play a game. It's console, whatever. Thank you guys for watching my video. Right now, if you can buy Prebuild, New Egg, Amazon, Best Buy, best place I'll go to. If you go to Costco or Sam's Club, I have Sam's Club down the street from me. If I if they had those in stock when I was getting my PC, I probably got a 3060. I power brought it home, hooked up, and playing games ever since. A 3060. I probably wouldn't cared, but it probably it probably would have limited me to from upgrade ability. Maybe highest I could go on 37 or 36 Ti, or maybe 36 the highest I can go. Maybe, who knows? Doubtful would be, but always check prices. If you got a company like Best Buy will build it for you. The Geek Squad will build you your gaming rig. It'll cost you some money though. And make sure the Geek Squad know what they're doing. They should be. Those guys can build game rigs, hopefully very well. And they might use a lot of thermal paste. I've heard rumors they do. People that open up the Best Buy builds, they have built a lot of thermal paste. I guess then again, a little more than that will do you, I guess then. But hey, maybe build the rig like that and never had a problem with it. Okay, fine. Thermal paste is kind of rough. It's kind of it's good. Maybe think, well, a little more, not too bad. Okay, so there are different things to do. When you're building a gaming rig, put the CPU on, you want to evenly put it out there. If not, one side gets thermal paste, one side doesn't get thermal paste. Where my brother taught me that, my sister that, when he went, and his wife when they were building, when they put my CPU on and my new cooler on. I would have gone with a little smaller cooler only because of my RAM sticking out so far out, it's sticking out. That's me though. But hey, I don't hate the four pipes. They're great. It's better than 2 pipes, obviously, or 3 pipes. It was maybe. But you know what? Hey, I ain't complaining. Still good, right? So that being said, guys, though, once again, look into these things. If you do care about pre-built or gaming DYIs, the link down below. My name is Mark Upland. Send me a message on Facebook. Show me your pre-built you bought and or your DIY project you bought. I belong to a couple PC sites down there and Facebook. Join up and show the people your PC builds. Maybe somebody wants to do it themselves. Maybe they're tired of buying pre-built, or maybe they just got off the consoles and want to try to advance themselves intellectually with the pre-built or non-pre-built. I'm going to give a full story why I got off PC and got off gaming consoles for good. I only touched my Xbox to play YouTube and watch wrestling on Peacock. That's really about it. Okay. I haven't played a game on there in almost 2 years. I do play a game on there, it just feels so slow and sluggish. I'm using that fluidness and all that awesome jazz, you know. So guys, this is my video here. Sorry for eating my fingers. I just my skin drying out. I took a shower, use some Dove soap, and I want my hand to dry out beyond me. But anyway, though, you guys take care out there. Once again, 2023 is just beginning. So a lot of good deals that are eventually for pre-builts, but I still haven't seen too many that really wowed me. But I'll make a video on why I left console gaming for PC, and talk about part of that, the rise and fall of Stadia and the online streaming gaming service, why it collapsed and why it finally went dead fully. And Luna's still out there, still in beta sessions. They're trying to get more deals with more publishers. I think Amazon doing the way they should, that the Google should have done. Baby steps, take your time. It's not a race. You'll get there. You get there. If Microsoft already has a streaming service, who cares? Be number 3 or 4. Just be there. You never know. You might stand out. You might get Amazon Prime free with purchase of a controller for Amazon TV, for a month or whatever. But yeah, that's my thing, guys. And really, that's my video, and I hope you guys like it. I'll do it again here next week. I'll make a why I left console game for PC gaming, and a lot more than you think. A lot more than just, well, I want this, I don't want that. It's a lot more than that. A lot more. Yeah, guys, you'll find out next week. I'm researching it, a little more research on it. Make sure everything's taken care of before I start upstreaming. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.